After 6 in the morning, we woke up by the alarm of the Iron Dome. I was with my wife and my daughter inside the safe room. And then after a few minutes, we start hearing Arabic shouting outside of our home. And we immediately understood that we are in a totally different story now. I was holding the handle in the lock position and knew that this is my fight for surviving. If I will let them in, they will kill us. They tried to open the door, and when they failed to do it, they put some massive explosive on the door. I was falling on the floor, my hands were damaged. Luckily, the door kept locked. They were shooting through us. I was on the floor and my wife and my daughter were in the corner, so they couldn't get hurt by the bullets, and we were quiet. So after a few minutes, they left. This is something that I was never ever imagined that terrorists could come to my home. We were sure that the army will come in a few minutes, but nothing happened. My wife and my daughter were focusing how to save me. They were sending a lot of messages to everyone that they could. I remember I was asking my daughter to put something to stop the bleeding. The only thing that she could take is the wire of the charger of the mobile phone, and took 2 hours till we hear some noise outside of our home. It was a few soldiers fighting with the terrorists. The only thing that they could do, throwing to us a kit to all the blood. They asked some medical care to get inside and help me to put it on the end, and he stayed with us. They contact some of the doctors from Hadassah Hospital, and they told my wife she need to bring me some sugar and water. So she jumped out of the window. She was not bothering if there is terrorists or not. And this is what I was drinking, trying to stay awake. I felt that I'm losing power. I understood that I will not survive. After 4 hours, we hear another unit from the army. My daughter jumped on them from the window and I said, please rescue my father, he's dying. And they took me to another house in the neighborhood where there is a paramedic. After a few minutes, one of the soldier commander, he got wounded and then decided to rescue us. So they brought some minivan, and also they asked my wife to join us to show us the way out of the kibbutz. We start driving, maybe 300 meters, we were attacked by terrorists. Fortunately, 2 soldiers that were killed. Luckily, the driver was not wounded, also my wife, and he just pushed the gas pedal and we managed to go out. We were outside of the kibbutz, and I understood that I'm not in the better position. There was too many people wounded, too many people killed. Luckily, they contacted a helicopter. The helicopter took me and the other wounded people. At that time, I felt that I was safe. But as soon as I was landing here in the Sheba hospital, I was losing my consciousness. First thing I remember, I was waking up. I wasn't sure where am I. It took me a few minutes to understand that I have 2 ways in front of me. One is the easy way, start feeling sorry for myself. The other way was the most difficult way, is start the journey of recovery. I choose this way because I have this wonderful platform that Sheba provided me that involved a lot of love and support from the doctors around me and the nurses, and they give me this hope and help me to achieve this goal. I had till now 9 surgeries. And every surgery brings you back. And part of this journey was also in the rehabilitation department. They taught me and showed me how to start moving my hand. There's a lot of pain involved, but here in Sheba, it's amazing what they provide you. Working with clay, it gives me some power, mostly mentally than physically. This hydrotherapy is wonderful. So there's a big platform that Sheba provides me that helped me and start preparing myself to the life after. And I never felt sorry for myself, mostly because of the good energy that I got from the surrounding team that was around me. I was lucky that I have Dr. Steinberg that gave me the best medical equipment to rescue my hands. I remember Dr. Steinberg asking, how are you feeling? I was, we are running forward. I said, we will run forward. He was really serious about it. In that time, I was barely walking. A few months later, he reminded me, Erez, the day arrived, we're gonna run and we're gonna run it in Kfar Aza. All the nurses and doctors from the department came to the kibbutz, and we were running 5 kilometers. For me, it was a big victory. When I reached the age of 40, I started playing saxophone and riding Harley Davidson. Remember, I was sharing this with my doctors, and they told me, Erez, we will do our best to keep 10 fingers functioning, you will be able to ride Harley Davidson, you will be able to play again the saxophone. This is my next goal. If I'm looking backward on the journey that I was doing, first of all, I'm feeling proud of myself, I must say. It was not easy. This journey is built from small victories, day by day. This is the only way to succeed.